Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Diamond. Did try to play on the main account today. First game wasn't great, annoyed me, so we swapped on over to here because I think one of the biggest things that I deal with, and I think many people in the world do, is the feeling of not feeling productive. I hate that feeling. I'm sure many of you can resonate with that, is when you know you're not being productive, it just eats you alive. So we've swapped over to Unranked to Diamond to hopefully have a productive day, and that's what we're aiming for. And I will say a couple things. Yesterday, I had a really good day. It was a long one, but it was a good one. I went to the NFL yesterday. First ever NFL game I've been to. It was one of the ones in London. I went to the Vikings-Saints game, and it was a really good game. It was very close. Both teams could have won. It was very back and forth. Kicks were like going a bit nuts. It was an awesome atmosphere. It was Queen Pleb's third NFL game she's been to, because she's an absolute NFL nut. And we were playing, and I'm only going to say this because ultimately it's going to make one fandom very sad if you support that team. We were playing Jersey Bingo, basically seeing if we could find all 32 teams as jerseys, because here in the London games, it's not just Saints and Vikings fans going, because we only get 3 games. You just go to a game and you wear your jersey that you support. I was wearing a Lions jersey. Queen Pleb was wearing a Rams jersey. We saw every single team apart from one. Yeah. 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 And right now, I actually can't remember which one it was. It's between 2. No, Cowboys were quite common. It was between the Titans or the Texans. Raiders we saw straight away. We got off at King's Cross and boom, there was a Raiders fan in front of us. I was like, oh. Alright, so the enemy team is very boring. By the way, this is donated by the one, the only, the Coder, who is obviously obsessed with Caitlyn, and I don't think for the gameplay. Oh, nice, dude. Lux has had 2 out of 2. I don't think Lux, by the way, is a great support anymore. She has definitely fallen off of what she used to be. I went Caitlyn, though, specifically because she hovered Lux support, and I just feel like this lane combined is quite good. Should have looked for it. It's not bad. Seraphine Flash is already gone. I saw there weren't many Lions hello? There weren't many Lions jerseys. There's only a few of us. And, you know, you give a little respectful nod each time you saw one, because you're like, yep, there's only about 3 of us here. But, yeah. So, I still, again, not to cause whatever's in the comments section, but I still really do not get to see the appeal of playing something like Seraphine in the carry role. Not even just from, like, being good, being an actual good pick or a bad pick. Purely from just, is it enjoyable? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
As expected, no stone left unturned.
Yeah, it was really fun. It went really quick, I will say. And the funny thing is, it felt like it went really quick. And we were in the stadium for like, I don't know, man, like 4 hours. Like a long time. Lee Sin gives them a free kill, I swear to God. Oh my God, dude. The main account and this account are both cast. As the only explanation.
Then I best put on another pot of tea.
Lander Q Lux. He lands a Q, we can get a kill. Do it. Go. Good job. And that's why you sometimes don't base.
No more cat and mouse.
I had a trap where she was. It must have run out. Oh, hitbox.
Going somewhere?
Oh, Nidalee stopped. I was worried Nidalee actually was coming bot. The luck seems pretty good, yeah. Obviously, I don't know if it's a smurf. I will say I am very close mentally to probably start looking at stats on the Unranked Diamond account before the game again. Probably won't do it on the main account for maybe the rest of the season. I don't know. But yeah, I think I could start looking at stats on the Unranked Diamond account before the game. That's going to be... Why is Nami in mid? Okay. I did, by the way, have to convince the Varus to go, or not convince, but I told the Varus to go exhaust. He was going to go ghost against the Zed. Don't do that. All Varus needs is exhaust on the all-in, and then he ults him, and then he should be kind of okay. The exhaust will save him more than ghost or anything. APC Top Hat, 34 months tier 1 says, Ayo Huz, hope your new week goes well. Thanks, dude. You as well. Hope everybody's week goes amazing. Under the tower. Didn't need to exhaust, but he might get the kill because of it. 15 health. And he didn't play that great. He didn't need to exhaust when he did, and he could have saved it for a bit later, but whatever. Alright. Nice, though. Good job.
Predictable. For a sheriff.
That was a shame.
Let's wrap this up.
Wait, are they trying to do dragon from that? There's no way. They do dragon so slowly because they don't have an AD carry. Seraphine players are really bad. What are they doing? Like, it's... What? What was that? I don't know. Like, crazy aggro flash by the Seraphine. It's not really how you're supposed to play Seraphine as well. You're supposed to play a pretty, Oh. Supposed to play a pretty reserved and just free farm, and then basically you just become the W bot for your team. That's all you're really supposed to do.
My aim is perfect.
This is like high plat. Hey, Hanyuki. But all ratings are bad. Why is he pinging us? We're winning. What the hell? Bit weird. Ziv Kovic, 9 months tier 1. Appreciate it, appreciate it. But yeah, like, considering how bad of play we see when I'm on the Diamond 1 Master MMR account, when we're in plat, yeah, it's no surprise. So sometimes it puts in perspective, like, you know, when the average player is in, like, silver. It's weird. League is a very well, like, a lot of people play League, But the average, like the weird thing is the average level of League play is incredibly low. Do I still play with chat disabled? Oh yeah, I'll never play with chat. Chat is pointless in League.
I will not tolerate lawlessness.
Nami's kind of trolling if she takes that plate.
Got them in my sights. The heart of Piltover is its people.
And it's the Varus. If Varus loses to a Zed, it's because he's playing Varus mid. Really terrible pick. But I'm presuming some pro has played it, and that's why everybody thinks it's good. That's the only way something like Varus becomes popular. Hey, Big. How's it going, man? Oh, Sion's first death. That's not bad. And obviously, I think we're all kind of used to Sion's dying a lot more in lane phase.
Exemplary.
That's annoying. But no, I always find it hilarious when like pros play something and then a rando tries to play it in solo queue. It's like, yeah, Caps plays it because it's Caps.
Stay out of my way.
Sometimes like a pick is only good if you can play it nearly perfectly, not just like, it's, you know, some picks are pretty easy and you can just do them no matter what. That's not like Varus mid.
Onto the
Hey, Nick W. Oh, we're getting pretty fed. But we arguably do kind of have a free lane. It has to be said. Wait, what? He's not basing. If I don't have ult. Oh. I would have hit that too.
Me miss? Not by a long shot. As expected.
I just want to go back. I've got Gale Force. Yes, I do.
Do not.
Boom. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Sion just straight up does way too much damage. That Q was a lot of damage for building 0 damage. Crazy.
Laws mean nothing when they fail to protect the public.
Oh, he should not have gone Drakthar. Presumably not. Oh no, it is a Zed player. I was gonna say probably not a Zed player. His name is Shadow Zed. That's just a really bad item. He needs to go Prowlers. Against a Varus, Prowlers is way better. It completely negates most of the range advantage because he can just Prowlers too.
Was my right.
Bum 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 bum.
Open and shut.
Got you.
Such a waste.
So yeah, honestly, Caitlyn's really good. So the reason why obviously Caitlyn's here, Caitlyn does suffer from something negative. So like she's not one of these champions, because obviously the Unranked to Diamond series, we're playing the popular picks at the moment. She's not all positive. She does sometimes, I find, and I think most of us do, in games that like... Oh wow, he just does so much damage. Woo! in games that like an AD carry ultimately has to be the carry, and hell, this might be one of those games, I do find that she sometimes struggles being like the ultimate carry. That's all right. My death's worth it. A dragon, 2 kills. That's fine. I do find that sometimes to be true. But still. 200 biddies from Max Gus. Thank you so much, dude. Hey, Shadow Lucifer. First biddies of the week. Again, I don't really know what last week was, by the way, everybody. Like, again, people I even saw on the YouTube comments were like, Huz, your happy number looks amazing. I know. I don't understand. Not sure what the hell happened. She got executed. That's not too bad. Wow. Well, we got paid, apparently. Varus ulted, but missed by the look of it. If he hit that. Seraphine is so obnoxious. Hey, Gralopus. Yeah, she really can't position this Narmia. Just made sure I got Q off there, because at least the animation goes off when I'm getting Seraphine ulted. Hello, Zed.
Always maintain a proper chain of command.
Oh. So a little tip, obviously, against Zed is just kind of have a trap at the go. Instead of trapping aggressively, trap defensively. Oh. He got Lux queued at the wrong time, and that really confused me. Why are they focusing top? Not incredibly sure. Oh. Wait, Lux hit a double Q. Dude, this Lux is good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice.
An enemy has
Is Lee viable now? No idea. Like, they always buff Lee Sin around Worlds, like always, because he's a cool Worlds champion. So I know he got buffed, obviously, fairly recently, but he still does ultimately fall off compared to a lot of jungle picks. It's just you should have so much good early pressure that if you play it well, you'll translate it into a great mid game and have priority all of mid game, basically. That's kind of the idea, at least. But Caitlyn feels good. You know, obviously I can't change what my lane opponents are. Like I said earlier, we kind of did have a relatively free lane phase here. Against the Seraphine, you're never going to be too pressured against one of those. So Caitlyn is strong. I don't want to take away from that, but we also have to acknowledge we're not against a good lane. Like the Nami died a lot as well. Hey, nice shot, Lucifer. Very cool. Yeah, well, Lee has always been a Worlds champion. I think he's a really cool champ, but again, this is a long time ago. Lee Sin was dominant for many years as the go-to jungler and the cool jungler and everything. And then I think a lot of the player base kind of got bored of that. So then they just they did just nerf him out of play. Pretty much. $100 gold. Is Nami, the one thing that she, well, the main thing that she's doing quite wrong is she's not valuing her own life over other things. There are times that, you know, your death is worth it, but 8 deaths before 20 minutes is never worth it.
I'm on the job.
Just giving too much free gold and pressure to the opposing team at that rate. Could do Baron. Hmm?
Crime is color. Logic is rain.
has been slain.
Oops.
I love a good chase.
Wow. I see. Also, good news, because I've had, the one thing I'll say, you know, community-wise, obviously the Twitch community is great, but shout out to the YouTube community. I've actually had, since obviously I mentioned the crash happened and my car was in for repair. Just give you guys the update. Apparently, I got a phone call. Well, I missed a phone call. I rang them back. My car's back tomorrow, so all repaired, all done. So I'm pretty happy about that. That got me in a good mood. But yeah, this game, a little bit of a stomp. But ultimately, we kind of had a completely free bot lane. I'm going to give it to Lux. I actually think she played quite good. And I don't really rate Lux as a great support anymore, but it works quite well with Caitlyn, because if, you know, if she hits the Q, I can hit my trap, and it's just a nice combo. So we gained 16. We got 814, most damage in the game. Just beating the Lux. So Lux does the second most damage in the game. I just do the first most, only a few hundred ahead. Varus does the least damage on our team. But yeah, honestly, a good game. You know, the Nidalee just couldn't have that exact early pressure. So yeah, it was good. It was really fun. What card did they give me in the end? I've had a 4 Series Coupe, BMW 4 Series Coupe for the last week or so, and I'm gonna be honest, not a fan. Yeah, I've not enjoyed it. So, you know, it's an okay card, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I wouldn't buy one, put it that way. It's definitely put me in that mindset. Let's have a quick look at this. Ba-boom. So it was a high plat game. Any exceptions or any things that we need to look at? So Millionaire Lee Sin, over 1 million mastery points on Lee. He was quite good versus an Nidalee that's probably just picked it up, but also is auto-filled. Big Zed player. Ultimately, I will say his mythic choice was just bad. He needed Prowlers to have the good pressure on the Varus. An okay amount of Seraphine games. I still don't know why you'd play it in that role in solo queue. I just don't get it. Nami also a lot of games, and is some type of Smurf, level 75, no ranked history, so that's interesting. The Lux was a Smurf, but with a negative win rate, so maybe trying to recover that win rate. We're obviously playing Caitlyn. That was our 3rd game, where typically we've been getting 15 kills a game, dying 3.5. Obviously, we didn't get that fed this game, but we did pretty good. Sion did fine versus 100% win rate Jack, so that Jax no longer has 100% win rate, so not bad. What did we go again? We went 8-1. So all 3 of the games that we played on Caitlyn, we're doing pretty well on her. She's a good AD carry. It just is the games that you have to hyper carry. That's where I do think she struggles a little bit. She doesn't have that quite hyper carry potential a Kai'Sa's got, or even an Ashe. You know, she just doesn't have that absolute raw DPS damage. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. If you have any suggestions of what should be included in this series that we're now playing, obviously, the strong picks, do let me know by commenting. And I'll see you guys in the upcoming content. Adios, amigos. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal